Well, hello. Right, did you finish your road? Right, hey, there you go. How we doing? How we doing? Not gonna lie. For as much as I did in this game earlier, I still don't trust that I'm not gonna mess the controls up 87 times. It's been a minute. On ship, still a little bit of a hive walk. And Samina. Samina, hello. Hello, hello. How we doing? We got a kid. Kid, I hope you're doing fantastic, friend. No, real. Doing much better. Let's go. Yo, Phantom, how's it going? How's it going? Hey, I hope the game's fun. I hope game winds up being everything you expect it to be. Yo, Skycribes. How's it going? Back. We're currently back from our extended ZA break. I mean, let's be real. We needed to give it one. No, probably a little dry. Probably a little dry. I was in need of caffeine, and the only available caffeine in the house right this second is not good, so... You know. Yep. Absolutely, Sky. We got exactly a foot after spending a bunch of time being told, like, 5 to 8 inches. We got a whole foot. Not a single shiny in that mess. No, it's the ordinary Blastoise right there. Ah! Ah! It's been... It hasn't even been 4 minutes and I'm already in danger. The trees were exploding. Trees were exploding by fog too. Ah! Look at the mudkips. Look at the kips. Certified little fellas. And by little, I mean they're massive. And they're very angry. Oh, let's go, Caden. Got to visit. Oh dear. It happens. It happens. Yeah, how's it going? how you know the game is good, though, right? I'm gonna be honest, I've just kind of struggled a bit to stay awake since the 24 hour. Sarah Ledge's shiny is broken within the avatars. Great, let's go. Let's go. We love knowing that it's going great. Finally getting over that cold. Let's go, Selena. I'm going to be resetting this. Because a regular shiny Blastoise is not enough to keep. It's just not. Ah! Old gamer Poglore. Believe. Just get a Pog typo, and it's just gonna be believes Pong is the only good game ever created. Oh. Frogger is the perfect classic game for a Poglore. Good old Frogger. I would absolutely not. Oh, there you go, Phantom. There you go. I can tell you right now, I would not be any good at it now. I would not. Which is wild because they're coded into a loop program. They just loop constantly. Grass 3 out for the... I mean, you have to keep it, right? Feels like you have to keep that. You know, I thought that was going to be a cool one. I really did. I don't think I was a fan. I don't think I was a big fan of what it gave. Let's look and see what these electrics are. That would be cool. Wait, no, actually, though. Yeah, no, that wouldn't just kind of be cool. That is cool. Good old Crash Bandicoot. The first 3 games, fantastic. Crash 4 was more like Crash Out. I did not have a good time with It's About Time. I did not have fun with that one at all. Rini! Rini, hi! Last. Frog wants a last. New max on Mega Shards is 9,999. Why? I see you. Sniped. Oh, I hate this zone. I cannot stand this zone. For how I'm trying to do this. This is pretty bad. You know, this is really bad. You gotta play that whole game, boy. You know, hard to tell them where the mid-lax is. Ah, the good old nests. Those were the days. Yeah, why? Fwog said it's 9,999 because Fwog has already found the cap. Good old duck hunt. Classic. Do they only up it for mega shards, or is that everything? Just mega shards. Yeah, it's definitely not up on everything because Game and Gold coins are still $9.99. It was weird. But also, why only up the cap on the mega shards? Welcome back. Welcome back. No, right? Okay, I know we took away the best farming location for these. Braxton. Braxton. Kind of a fun name though. I like Braxton. William, welcome in. How we doing? Work in the morning. Oh. I should be off again because pretty sure for the second day in a row we cannot open. Actually, to be fair, yesterday we could have opened, but Screw Manager just kind of went, nah. The camera method? Oh, that's just me zooming in because I'm blind. That's just me pulling the camera to zoom in because I'm blind as a bat. Yo, Greninja, welcome in. How we doing? You know, that's so real though. That's kind of why I use it. But also, it's a bit of a time save. You know, you don't have to, that way you're not running. And even with stuff like this where, you know, it's kind of easy to tell. It allows you to just zoom in, get a look at everything, and then just go. Yo, Royal Mystery, welcome in. How we doing? Grom, how's it going? How's it going? How we hanging? Samina's off to bed. Just some good eeps, Samina. Always a pleasure seeing you. Bruh, don't hide in the bushes. Camera does nothing if you hide in the bushes. Big thing is going to be hoping that I can still go to backup save. The real answer to that I think would just be yes, Sky Crimes. I'm hunting everything. I need alphas for all of these, and I'm pretty sure, at least in this file, I need a more Paco. I have angered the Dedenne. Man, the other day we couldn't get her to eat Skittles when she needed to. The one time it was it was the right time for her to eat Skittles. She was refusing to eat Skittles. Oh, yo! How you been? How you been? That's a really cool name change. Name change done right. It's a phenomenal shiny. I want the Shalpha. I want the Shalpha big time. Yo, Iron. What would happen to my frames? YouTube, chill. I've had no internet issues all day. Do not mess with me, OBS. Not YouTube. I don't know why I said I went after YouTube for that. That's OBS's fault. It does. Oh no! I am trying my best not to, but... I don't know how long I can keep that going. Hold up. You know, I've noticed if it ties everybody up, when everyone gets tied up, it just kind of seems to randomly decide who's going to be on top. Oh, it seems like. Terrapagus? Good old Terrapagus? Pretty sure it's P-A-G-O-S at the end. You know, like the tortoise. Like the Galapagos Islands. Yo, Prince Michael dropping a $4.99. I've got to get something set up for Super Chats, man. I've got to get that set up. I had something in the works a while back. And I didn't give myself the time to get back to it. Yo, thank you so much for that. Just noticing little Joe Henry. I mean, he's always there. He's always there. He's always watching. Cheering us on. Shalpha 3. You know, I feel like flying has been coming up a lot out of her today. Maybe Shalpha 3 flying. I would hope not, because that is not a super useful donut. It's not the worst donut, but it's definitely not the best. I always feel like somebody's watching me. You already have. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh my. I think I'm gonna try to get it, or get things back to being a bit more mixed up. Stream-wise, y'all. That way we're not doing too much of any one thing in a row. I do sometimes be a sucker for some of the fan-made stuff, not gonna lie. There's some really cool fan-made ideas out there. Drag 'em. Man, not gonna lie, that portal's kind of mid. No school, let's go. Snow day. Mother Nature really heard us say there's no place like home. And swore up and down we said snow place like home and just snowed everybody in. Oh yeah, you can get plushies that help with stuffs. Caden, how we doing? This guy out front of Racing Construction there, Iron. You give him colorful donuts. Oh, that... I didn't know there was an online badge as well. I knew about the giant canary plush. That you got once you turned them all in. Show me what I want. Yeah, they'll allow you to tank more hits from Pokemon. There's one for catch rate. I believe there's one for encounter. I know for sure catch rate is there. Bug. Shalpha 3 Arby's. So whichever type you think has the meats. The Bye-Bye Butterfree episode. Yes, one of the most tragic episodes in anime. From Pokemon animes. Oh, no worries. No worries. Appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, I hope things can calm down for you just at least enough to be able to relax a bit. Flying 3. DNC 2. Yo, appreciate whoever just subbed. Huge appreciation. It's super sad, man. Like, it's one thing for him to just be temporarily losing his Butterfree like they described it, but as hinted at by other dex entries, that Butterfree's never coming back. That Butterfree is gone forever. You wouldn't mind Bug? Ooh, really? So for Journeys, for the Journeys arc, they just threw the dex entries out the window. Got it. Or there's no Caterpies yet. Maybe there's no Caterpie from the two of them. Indeed it was. He built the whole concept around bug collecting. Rob, how we doing? No. No, Ash did not have shiny Butterfree. Then for some reason the anime female Butterfree was pink. Ash did have a shiny. But it wasn't a Butterfree. It was Noctowl. Can relate sometimes. There are situations in which you can relate. Pretty sure his Noctowl was a shiny. Yeah. Yeah, if you look up Ash's Noctowl, it is a shiny. Yeah, there is a lot of random darkness in the Pokemon anime. Oh, yeah. The Rogue Mega Battles. 10k per fight. It's a lot more solid than going into the zones. Or going into the regular zones. Your survey points are guaranteed 10k going into the rogue battles rather than a chance at being that high on a regular zone. No. No, Ash's shiny Noctowl is in Johto. It's in the original Johto animes. It was his 5th catch in Johto. The berry crisis, you might... What would be the easiest way to do that? Do you have the hyper berries that lean very, very sour? Like the high number sour berries? Because those can give you item power berry if you can get them popped up. And I would go to a Pokemon Center before making the berry to heal. And if you don't get what you want on it, backup save. Or just close the game and load to the backup save with, what is it, up XB? And it'll give you the berries back. And do that until you get item power 3 berries. These little fellas. All right, ZA, where's the shiny? We clearly have one. Could it be a Dynamo? It is not a Dynamo. Yeah, Rob's here. Am I losing it? No, it's right there.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
What? 07's for the Shalpha Ghastly. Yo, Monster, hello, welcome in. How we doing? How we doing? My favorite mon would be Larvesta. That is my boy. 43. Snorlax? Cherry Bomb low. Full on shiny Litwick, yo, let's go. Love a Litwick. Litwick was a staple of Gen 5 teams for me for a good long while. Ooh. 2 shiny Bulbas on a happy belated birthday. Bulbas are cool. I love Badoo though. I love a Badoo. I would have been more excited for the Badoo. We're adding to the January birthday club around here. It had not been a very big. That shiny Alpha Leafeon without the charm is a flex and a half. It is indeed always paired with Badoo. But I love Badoo. I love Badoo. You'll never catch me upset over extra Badoos. Yo, River. River, how we doing? Venusaur do be bulky. You saying Roserade's not strong? I mean, Roserade's an actual threat. Also, yo, we're back to the 1.75. Don't call it a comeback. Not strong like Ox. Strong like Big Toad. I mean, Venusaur, I think, is just more bulky strong than attack strong. Venusaur is really good at taking hits. Like they're kind of like opposite sides of the same coin. Venusaur can take hits, Roserade can dish him out. I mean, couldn't you also just whip out the Shalpha Delphox on the Venusaur and get the same result? I'm pretty sure you could. Would be the same result. Like we were saying, you know, it's like they're kind of two sides on the same coin there. Like if Delphox gets involved, they're both going to do about the same amount, and it's not much. Or am I adding the DLC? I finished the story a while ago. At this point, we just Shalpha hunting. We're not having any luck with it, but It's like our third different portal we've entered. I do like Mega Glycopod. Love a Mega Glycopod. Oh, we don't have any Mega Energy. That's a problem. I mean, it's not, but it is. I want the chew. If we can get the chews, we're gonna get the chews. That's a pretty... That would cover a sizable chunk of the game. I wound up going Totodile. I came in planning to give Chikorita a chance, and then I saw the design on Totodile, and I was like, nope, it's Totodile. Just the way the little guy was looking at me, I had to. I couldn't say no to him. Man, I love Emboar. I love an Emboar. Pignite's okay. He's just ball. Yeah, I had a little friend through the game to help me with that helped a ton with that Mega. I like Emboar. Especially like Emboar Shiny, that thing is clean. So I feel like the predominance of the hate on Emboar is the fact that it was the third straight fire fighting starter. Like, I mean, I don't know what other type you could have made it. I still need to get the Clawitzer. The Shalpha. Might do some at some point, River. Just might. Got some stuff you need help evolving? I mean, hey, Wild Zone 3 gave that fantastic hunting method. Just like, ooh, that's not a trade evo. Level 50 while it's training. Level 50 and it has to be raining. Hey, let's go, Caden. And there's a skill issue! Rosadex. Rosadex, how you doing? Real though, but also like that level 50 in the rain has always been my least favorite evolution method, because why? Oh, yeah, you can just keep benching until you get rain. Gotta go. Oh, no worries, Trevor. No worries. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You stay safe. We'll catch you in the next ones. That might be. I don't mind friendship evos as much as like the kind of crazy stupid ones. You know, like that one, or God forbid, Galarian Yamask. Galarian Yamask might actually be the worst trait evolution. Or the worst evolution, not trait evo. Well, I'm sorry, take 47 HP of damage without fainting and then walk under a bridge. Huh? Inkay's is pretty bad as well. Hey, just turn your system upside down. Fun fact, here's this really cool Pokemon that you will never evolve with your docked Switch. So we see you want Malamar. Take your Switch out of your dock. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. What always makes Inkay worse too is like half the time it doesn't register that it's upside down. Yeah, exactly that, Caden. Exactly that. Half the time the system, or it won't even register that you have your system upside down, so it just won't evolve. And you are having to go through like 4, 5, 6 levels before it finally recognized it was upside down and evolved. Didn't think it would let you land on a taxi. Cool, cool. You wouldn't land on a taxi. Yeah, you just start shaking the things like, hello? You're upside down. Evolve, Inkay. Just woke up. Imagine just waking up. I think good. I think I'm good. Also, I sent you a thing and I don't even remember now what I sent you. Oh, it's that. Okay, it's an attack. Of course it is. Why would it be anything else? It's just like some artwork of a little frog, and it said something about just remember everything happens for a reason, and that reason is usually your poor decisions. $32, I believe. See, there was another one. There's another one that I saw. Me and Quag were both in there. Or we're just looking at those earlier. And there was another one that got grabbed for you, so. Rosie, there is literally now in existence a meme to tell you to drink water. Because you're dehydrated. What do you mean you don't make poor decisions? How low did you get before you finally acquired Skittles the other night? okay. I get that. But you're gonna risk your own health and well-being just because you didn't want to have to go around your dad? Like, who's that actually punishing there? Like, if the whole idea was to not go around him just to punish him as like a punishment or whatever, who's actually getting punished there? Because look at what it did to you. Look at where you are. Yo, Nocta, welcome in. Welcome in. Because you already know. Because you already know what it did to you. Yo, appreciate that sub, Jerry. Appreciate that sub. She's stealing all the Shalpha 3s away. You done pulled her out of the kitchen. I mean, it's probably for the best. Probably for the best, really. Them Shalpha 3 donuts were probably burnt if Rosie was cooking them. Could have played hockey with them things. Light bulber, how we doing? How we doing? Hey! I'm hurt. Yeah, is this the things that Caden gets for making you not gray? A 9-star? I don't think I have. Can't say I have. There was a large time span. There was a large time span back in the day where basically what I did was hop on RuneScape and watch RuneScape Gods Exposed. Yes, Brittany? Yes? Rude. All of it? Brittany, what'd you spend it all on? We had so much. There was so much gold. did the 3-hour dungeon earlier. And I'm very certain it did not take us 3 hours. Shalpha Electric! Let's go! 93. Wait, was Rosie here for a Shalpha? Did that just happen? You were here for a Shalpha? Yo? The first one was I got two shinies there in close proximity. One of those was an alpha. The red eyes usually indicate it's an alpha. Why am I in this box? Not the way bad. I don't know. I don't know why I'm in this box. Why this thing is here, because that is way out of position. That goes way down here. This is an extra. This is an extra. That's not. Okay. Pretty bad. Yes. You're not supposed to have headaches to last that long. Aren't you running, dude? Run. Turn on the jets. Yeah, headache should not last multiple days. I mean, I guess unless you have a head like that, then, you know, mine would probably hurt too, but I mean, there's not a lot going on up there, so... Like they tried to get a scan of her brain and all they found was one of them little monkeys with the symbols. I'm gonna try to do some Fallout again. At some point. It's been a while. Nope. You are home. Ah! Never happened. Never happened. I would never. I did. I totally accidentally clicked on the Noibad. There was a whole army of Noibats there that weren't supposed to be there. Rosie, I know you ain't out here trying to talk about those skill issues. Then again, I guess if something's going to be a skill issue, it would take a professional to point it out, right? What is oop? And why do I need to shut it up? Professional here. Oh no. Looks like take welcome in. What? Rosie, look at your typing. Yo, Slurpuff, welcome in. How we doing? That was a pretty great introduction, not gonna lie. Got me off guard. You have a bunch of extra letters in there, Rosie. Check your sugar. So close to your hey, good luck. You got this. What's inside? More Pichus. Right. Oh, just a little bit. Okay. Indeed. Welcome on in. It's nice meeting you. You're fine though? Are you? It doesn't sound fun.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I hope the Joe Hendry jump scare helped us. Appreciate that sub, Slurpa. Appreciate the sub. I'm feeling by the time it's said and done, I'm gonna end up resetting this zone again. There you go. Improvise, adapt, overcome. I got one. I got an eShop card the other day. I was gonna use it for the Pokopia pre-order, but they're not allowing you to pre-order with your eShop wallet for some reason. Then I dropped like $30 on crowns for Wizard 101. It's like, because I went to try to do it, it's only letting you put in that pre-order with with credit card right now, with credit or debit. I'm assuming it's because of how far out we are from it still. Seems pretty typical that it's like that last week or so before release, at least for Nintendo, that they'll let you pre-order otherwise. I really didn't yet, and the water part of that, everything that did come through during the birthday stream, I won't actually have that until the end of next month. Here's your fun fact for the day. The way YouTube payouts work is it collects everything. It collects everything earned across an entire month, and it pays out between the 21st and the 26th of the following month. It sort of just depends on when the 21st falls. Like if 21st on a weekend or a holiday, it's going to be later. It's going to be later in that window. But it's always right there in that window. I think overall this should shape up to be a really good year. It doesn't look like a great start with all this snow, but maybe some blessing in disguise there. Potentially a bit of vengeance for what they did. We got a foot. We got a foot, Rosie, and when I looked, God, half an hour before I started, it was starting to snow again. $2 Jesus. You can keep it. Actually, no, send some of it this way. Send some more of it this way. Man, that would be crazy, Ash. But good morning, how you doing? I think Vlog was actually saying something earlier. It at least has the appearance that getting Sparkling and Alpha at the same time seems to have become a lower chance with the patch that increased the Mega Shard capacity. I don't know how... There's no way to actually confirm that that's what they did. Yo, Zizo, how we doing? How we doing? You can carry more of them now, Rosie. Mega Shards peak at 9,999. Instead of 999. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, sitting there for weeks isn't going, or sitting there for days on end isn't going to change how you treat yourself at home, so you're just going to be right back in a day or two. Ooh. Ooh. Look, Brittany. A pattern? Ooh. You know, definitely test that market. Because that could be huge. Now when we go questing later, we'll have to get your gold built back up, right? I'm gonna have to quest your gold back to the top. I think you did. I mean, Caden, we're in Mushu. I think you did, but it's okay, Ash. It's okay. It's early. It's a Monday. Bet. Got this, Brittany. Got this. Side quests. I might do a couple side quests. But no, I try to make sure that I don't main quest without you. Usually when I do the side quests, you're there. I mean, I technically don't. I don't know how you would describe that, like, she's there. Maybe not potentially in-game, but she is there. I know, it's been a minute since I've been on Festival. Yeah. It hasn't even been 2 weeks since then either, and we're in Mushu. I mean, work kind of knocked quite a bit of progress off me this last week, because God, I had like 2 9.5-hour days. Out of nowhere. We usually never have anybody scheduled like that. And I wound up not only having 2 of them, but having them back to back. That's true. We've completed every side quest in an area. We've left nothing behind. I think I'm, what, 37, 38 now? Yo, we got the Sam the Pokemon raid coming in. Kobe, how we doing?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
How we doing? Yo, Brian, you appreciate this up? That might be mispronounced. If it is, let me know. You're level 40 now? Yo, let's go. There's one thing that's a certainty, is I'm not catching you at level. Unless it's level lock valid. I try to do the same. There's some that make it rough. I'll have to take a trip back to some of my very early streams with a game. Very much fits in with what... Very much kind of fits alongside what me and Brittany been doing. Yeah, we've gotten paywalled a few times. Gotten paywalled quite a few times. A little bit louder now. Narwhals, narwhals swimming in the ocean. Tossing at the motion. No. You did not. You most certainly did not, Kobe. I saw the redirect kick up. His redirect kicked in. Big flashback. Grizzlam is long and scales through several levels. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I was like right back there in the, like, RuneScape Gods Exposed days. I want to know if those videos still exist on YouTube. I don't know. No, Mr. Banner, welcome in. Man, how we doing? limited options for lip shapes. It really does. Kind of limited options for a lot of things. In the beginning. In the beginning. I might have to re-roll this whole zone. It does a bit. I think we're right on general, and the avatars has a bit of a weird sprite, but yeah, you can make the sprites 400% size. Oh, Rosie, not surprised. Yo, Sam, how you doing? How was your stream? Any good shiny? I mean, we've actually re-rolled over a Shalpha because it wasn't the one we were looking for. We had a Shalpha Electrike. Getting through shield, yo, let's go. And the dog, he's probably asleep. What the dog doing? The dog just sleep. Dog living his best life, Ash. I feel like Gen 8 is one I need to replay at some point, give a proper play to, but oh Lord. I'm in. Living his best life. Getting as much sleep as he can. You know, the real hope here is for that Alpha Pichu. Maybe a couple more Dynamos. So I think I only have one Shalpha Dynamo right now. But it's the Pichu we really want. So if I don't get one on this one, I'm gonna be resetting and re-rolling. Rampardos is not in ZA. No, it's only the Kalos fossils in ZA. Kalos fossils and Aerodactyl. You know what, Rosie? If you weren't spending so much time trying to make Avery the third fossil in Gen 1, you might remember what the fossil Pokemon are. You heard me. Shalpha Dedenne would be fantastic. Initially, I was initially in a Dedenne spot, but it was a terrible portal. It was not a good zone. It was that little small zone where you have to fast travel back to the portal constantly to reset it. Because there's nowhere far enough from any of the spawns. I said, if you weren't spending so much time trying to make Avery the third fossil in Gen 1, you might remember what the fossils are. Hey, good night, Rod. Just some sleeps. Yo, Jonesy, how you doing? How you been? You've definitely been here before. You've definitely been here before. You know, Rosie, how many times did he take your wrench away? And we're doing all right. We're doing all right. See, there were people terrified of green Rosie. There was a blue Rosie. There's a blue version of Rosie that exists. That's the true terror. Yo, Fries, welcome in. Absolutely. You absolutely can. You exclamation avatar Rowlet will turn you into Rowlet. I forgot you were blue at beans. Oh my god. Who's this old man Avery, though? Yes, exactly like. See? Can't tell if it's shiny. I can't tell if it immediately made you the shiny or not. It did not. If you exclamation Rowlet and then shiny, it'll make you the shine. The explanation as to why Rowlet's amazing. It's spherical. Almost Fries. Do that, but without Avatar. Just put Rowlet where Avatar is on that one, and you've got it. The difference on Shiny Miraidon, the purple coloration becomes silver. The entirety of his, like, violet coloring becomes silver. It's the same as the Future Paradox Shinies. Take any cool distinguishable color on it, make it silver. That's the whole play. Like, honestly, the Paradox Mons are the only thing I am not a fan of with Violet. I liked just about everything else that was Violet exclusive set. But the Future Paradox, man, they're strong. But they are not fun. That went so fast. Appreciate those subs that just rolled in. Patrick, ideally, I'm wanting to get some Pichu. Some Shalpha Pichu out of this. Some Shalpha Dynamo would be really cool. I'm still missing 2 for the line. But honestly, for the Chew line, I need all 3 of them. Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu have all kind of invaded me like the plague for Shalphas. Plus, we've taken some breaks for Golden Sun. Got the Alpha, yo, let's go. No, real. I don't know. Words. I don't know why they did. I can see shiny locking it if, like, we didn't get one. Or if we hadn't had an official release for it yet. But, like, we've had an official Sarah Aura release. So I just don't get it. Yo, Jess. Jess, how you doing? Yes. Because the spawns have a distance check to them. Once you get so far away from their spawn point, it completely despawns them. The only thing that it won't change right away is a shiny, because the game's ZA stores up to 10 shinies at a time.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
No, I don't look for him to add anything more to ZA. But I do see Gen 10 getting announced next month. Because it's officially time. Sometimes it depends. On a good run, you usually get one in about 3 or 4. I don't look for it to even be wind and waves. I feel like those are going to be internal titles for them and not the external. I could also, I think, very well see with just how they like to act about it all, that as if they can pull it off, I could see them trying to cut everything that got leaked. Just kind of the way they've acted about leaks here lately. Rosie, I think you'll be there when it releases. The rate you've been gone. See, that's the thing. I think they would. I could 100% see them delaying it if it means they can cut everything that got leaked and find workaround for it. Because they are not... They've not been very friendly about leaks. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't start cutting some of the new megas when that list got leaked at the start. Honestly, I would be okay with it. You know, it's like, make it a bit of a task. There just might be at some point. Hard telling though, because the Switch Lite was a bit of a disaster at the start. Oh, you too, Pat Rosie? So the rate you've been going, I think you'll still be there when Requiem releases. Not saying we want you to still be there when it releases, because that's cruel. But I could definitely see it happening. Granted, you know what you need to do to keep it from happening. You just gotta do it. Yeah, that. But also, every time you've been low, you've also been dehydrated. Drink water. But being so dry, and drink water. Rosie, you do know that caffeine just dehydrates you more, right? Well, now you do. Yeah, it's a diuretic. That's what they do. You need more things? Do we have a way to just straight up trade items? We do, yes. As long as we're in close enough proximity for the shiny chime, we will get the chime. Because the chime also has a range. Oh, I'm keeping it. We keep those. Shalpha Dynamo. You just type alpha and you put the SH at the start. Good old Shalpha. Where are we? This thing's an extra. This isn't. The Shalpha is new. Well, newish. Yeah, exactly like that. My best. Well, I get a white best is going to be subjective. It's going to differ, I think, person to person as to what they feel their best is. I still want the Shalpha Dedenne. But you know what? We got the Dynamo. What number are you, Dynamo? 142. I mean, the Zard's pretty cool. We like the Zard. Launcher's kind of cool. Gotta love the Frog. The Amora's kind of clean. Metagross and Skarmory. I could have swore I evolved one of you up all the way. Apparently I did not, okay. So I still need a Tepig. You're supposed to be over here. The Goldango that Caden gave me is pretty great. Love that. It's not a great shiny, but I love a Goldango, so. Of course, we've got our Latios. We've got our swords. I just need Latios. Still have way too many spinner X. Runerius is kind of cool. I have got the Mimikyu, got the Zangoose, the Shalpha Sceptile in the team. Actually, pretty much that whole team is Shalpha'd. The only non-Shalpha there is the Clefable. Oh yeah, the Staraptor Blaziken too. Never mind. This isn't set up the way I had PLA set, where it was all Shalphas. That Mimikyu was shiny. Spoinerak. DePoinger Bib. I need to try to get the donut to do that. Where am I? Just berry count. Not super great. Don't have the good hypers. And of course that's a Frostlass. Google knows what the Pointer Bib means? What? Is Rosie infected? Google? How do you infect Google? Keep what in my box? Oh yeah, give me a minute. Give me just a moment, kid, and I'm gonna do this fight real quick. I think so, Rosie. Took me longer to get the thumbnail together for that than it actually took me to find it. I was actually a little annoyed on that one. Made a whole thumbnail for it because the legendary shinies were taking forever. It's gonna do that. Zero Aura shiny is fantastic. I love Primal Groudons. Like, the fact that Primal Groudon was locked again is very annoying. Just give us the shiny. Every time. Alright, Glycepod. I do know the Ghost Monkey strat, but I actually kind of enjoy these fights a bit. It's not necessarily that it's boring, it's just that I find that method boring. It's just trying to fly through them is I don't know, I just don't know if it's fully something that I want to do. I've gotten some occasional big zooms before. I definitely hit something for 75% once. I don't even remember which alpha I was fighting or which mega I was fighting on that, but no, you don't. Yes. Latias is yellow. No, for real. That's part of the fun too, is the fact you get to watch Galisapon slap something to use Iron Head. I hate the fact that that has to be a rule. Like, that should be common sense. You would think it would be common sense and courtesy, but unfortunately, it's not. Brittany and her phone about to fight. I don't get why Google automatically assumes that that's what you mean to type. Like, it's supposed to spell check and grammar check at the same time, and it's like it just doesn't do that. We've only got one legend left we can hunt. I just need the portal for it. Honestly, since special scans are forever, and I know I can get that again, because this isn't the first time I've had it. Rosie, you're last. No, what you got? You try to go back to sleep? Are you safe to sleep? I know we can get that water starter one back. Don't give me a battle zone, though. Poison. That's not better. That's not better, Felipe. Meloetta? I think I already got Meloetta. I think. Feel like I remember doing that portal. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, kid. Another Miraidon. What weekend did enough that it took multiple loads of magical herbs? Another Miraidon. I do. I do, Kaden. Yeah, it was the other Miraidon I had to fight. That thing kind of wrecked it. I saw a couple. I'm gonna do this one. I know why you just have extra Shalpha Rotoms. That's wild. Not available on the Switch without using DS or 3DS. I don't think there's any now. No, there's a form of something. There's a form of a mon. And I can't think of which mon it is. But there is a mon that one form of it isn't available. Is Deoxys not available on Switch? I thought Deoxys had a way to get on or to get it on the Switch. That's what I would think it would mean. Or it's very defensively bulky. What do I have set up for dealing with that right now? I know I have a shiny with a mega that I have set up specifically for those fights. It's not Gengar. Oh, is it just Houndoom? Might just be Houndoom. Definitely Houndoom. Oh god, that's 3 minutes. No. You know what you did. Yo, me, how you doing? Been a minute. Deoxys isn't in the ZA DLC. I'm stuck on that because I could have swore Deoxys was available in something on Switch. Why do you have Sludge Bomb? Why do I have Sludge Bomb on this? That's not it. That was a minion. Where is the real one? Right there. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Only compatible with Scarlet Violet and BDSP. Is it obtainable in BDSP? Is that maybe why I was thinking it was on Switch? I don't know. BDSP is a blur for me because I'm still disappointed in those games. Get it and go. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's crazy. Probably also intentional because of the home and Pokemon Go try to get people to play Go. Yeah, no, really. Answer him, Rosie. Giving out through events. That doesn't surprise me. That they only gave them out through event. In a way. I knew the meteors were there because they were faithful remakes. And the meteors were there in Diamond and Pearl. Yes, Rosie? Why the look? Ooh, wait, where are you? I thought I had a Shalpha on that level 100. I guess not. Oh, this wouldn't have been the time for it anyways. That's just a shiny. Alright, Clefable, it's your time to shine again. Make sure we have Clefable selected. They should, or they should just start actually putting him in the game. In the first place. I just put them on in the game and then just have like special versions of them available through event. Get stunned. Get stunned. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to get into those kinds of events in Japan, and Japan has the majority of them too. There's been quite a few really cool ones that Japan got that we didn't through the years. Why is the internet wanting to act like a skill issue? Probably, unfortunately, gonna have to call it soon because the internet's acting like crazy. That would be cool. Yes, you should. It is on the roofs. I'm working on getting set up to be able to go after Latias. I've got to get the Latias portal first. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna run out of time on this. That's an Altaria behind this portal. Rose, that is how the only way that Rosie knows how to be nice. Because we found the games have a funny way of doing the exact opposite of what she wants them to. I don't think I can hit it. Oh, I can. Bring it. I've not once seen this thing use Brave Bird. God, stop. We're gonna flunk out now because I've never seen that fight like that. Yo, Kimbo, how you doing? How you doing? I can't tell you how many times we fought that Altaria. I've never once seen it start teleporting around the battlefield like that. Once it started doing that, we were cooked because we just couldn't hit it anymore. Guild. Yep, that's what we want. Coin power. I didn't even look at my berry count. 3 Tango, 1 Habon. Not a good outlook. Things are looking a little bit dreadful in the berry department. Of course you do. Of course you do, Rose. Oh, it big time did. What in the world? Yeah, once we get this reroll, this next reroll, we're gonna have to wrap it. We're very much buried in snow. But like, man, everything was working fine. Beedrill. Got something for you. Rude. It's the soundboard. The exclamation play soundboard. Brittany, she can't throw a snowball at her neighbor's face if she's not home.
My little soda pop.
God, stupid Kakunas. Whoops. Flamethrower time. Got it. It's been a while since I've hit PLA, but I've got about 1,000 hours in it. We can bet 0. Oh, for the amount, you cannot bet 0. No. No, you are not a dumb. You are not a dumb. Shiny Latina, Jesus. Google trying to remain undefeated. You know where it's going. I'm on desktop. Oh, that's worse. That means he did that on purpose. Yeah, I am certain that's just a poison zone. Gib. Bruh. Well. We tried. Razor Fang. Coronet Highlands, you can actually just get them to drop. You can actually get Razor Fangs to drop by KO and Gligar over there. Otherwise, it's kind of just the parcel method. Or not parcel, the satchel method. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap up before it decides to have any more issues. I don't want stream to keep trying to die on everybody. Just put him on silent. For real though. Just silence your stuffs. You know, Frosty's gone. Let's see a Frosty. No, for real, the Virizian's the worst. Virizian was the worst hunt because that's a terrible location. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna go pop in on the frostiest of lemons. A dear pal, Frosty. I just don't want to keep having stream try to cut out on everybody. It just doesn't feel fair. It's just not fair. Went from a couple just quick spurts of it trying to chuck a couple frames to apparently at some point it completely disconnected and reconnected. Like once it did the complete disconnect reconnect, it's It's a no-go. Unfortunately. Hey, appreciate everybody that hung out with us for this. Prince Michael dropping the $4.99 super chat on us. Sam with the raid. Sam with the big old raid. Alright, I'll see y'all over at Frosty's. I'm gonna try to have some setup. I'm gonna try to get some setup for some ZA tomorrow night. We might end up being on Golden Sun tomorrow. It's just gonna depend on between the donuts and Ansha if they want to work with us or not. But until then, we'll see y'all at Frosty's. Y'all be well. Stay safe. Stay warm. Those of us in the States. Yeah, Snake, we're wrapping internet. Stop being kind. Bye, guys.